What's up, nerds? Welcome to Cool Nerd Show. Today we're going to take a look at the man with unbreakable skin. It's Luke Cage, also known as Power Man.
I guess you guys haven't heard about me. I'm about sick of always having to buy new clothes.
Luke Cage's real name is Carl Lucas, and he was created by Archie Goodwin and John Romita and first appeared in Hero for Hire #1 in June of 1972. Growing up in the slums of Harlem, Carl Lucas and best friend Willis Stryker spent their youth in a gang called the Rivals. Gang life caused Lucas and Stryker to commit petty crimes and become actively involved in gang violence. As the two grew into adulthood, Carl Lucas and Willis Stryker set down different paths. Realizing the effect his life of crime had on his family, Lucas left the gang life to start a life as an NYPD police officer. Willis Stryker, however, continued his life of crime and rose through the ranks of his gang. Fearing for Willis's life, Stryker's girlfriend Reva left him and found comfort in Lucas. This caused Stryker to believe Reva was having an affair with Lucas. Stryker planted drugs in Lucas's apartment and tipped off the cops. Carl Lucas was wrongfully convicted and imprisoned. Stryker later went on to become the villain, Diamondback. While incarcerated, Lucas volunteered for an experimental procedure to have his sentence shortened. During the procedure, a racist guard named Albert Rackham tampered with the equipment, causing an overload. Lucas came out of the experiment with nearly impenetrable skin and superhuman ability. After realizing the potential of his abilities, Lucas escaped the prison and traveled back to New York City. There he changed his name to Luke Cage and set up a Hero for Hire business in Times Square. He also operated under the name of Power Man. What about that criminal record, you may ask? Don't worry, he was eventually found innocent of his previous crime. Luke Cage has superhuman strength that allows him to lift up to 25 tons. His most notorious ability is his nearly indestructible skin. Because of this, Luke Cage is resistant to bullets, explosions, and stabbing weapons. He also has an accelerated healing factor. Cage's internal organs are not as durable as his skin and can be injured if hit with enough force. Originally, Luke Cage would offer his services for anyone willing to pay. He even did a job for Dr. Doom at one point, but then teamed up with the Fantastic Four after Doom failed to pay his bill. Cage began working for Misty Knight's detective agency, and there he became best friends with Iron Fist, Danny Rand. The two would partner up and create the Heroes for Hire agency. Throughout his history with Marvel Comics, Cage has also been a member of the superhero teams The Defenders and the Avengers, and has been on several superhero team-ups. Later in his career, Cage became romantically inclined with Jessica Jones. What started out as a casual encounter eventually turned into something more after Jones became pregnant with their child. Jones gave birth to Danielle Cage, and not long after, the two were wed. Are you a fan of Luke Cage? Then if so, please check out the rest of our videos over on our channel, Cool Nerd Show. Please like, favorite, and subscribe, and we will see you guys over there.